Service has issued a tornado warning for Goddard Field in Alcoa, Tennessee. A tornado warning is issued when a tornado is on the ground and is expected shortly. If you are in the path of the tornadoes, seek shelter immediately. Should you choose to face the tornadoes, prepare for tremendous damage, absolute destruction, and complete devastation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pikeville, Tennessee and Bledsoe County High School for tonight's TSSAA second-round matchup between the Warriors of Bledsoe County High School and your seven-time defending state champion Alcoa Tornadoes. This is John Morgan along with Brian Thomas set to bring you the call. And I guess before we get going here too deep into it, need to thank our sponsors for tonight. Akert Commutator of Tennessee is our main corporate sponsor this evening. Mike Akert, Alcoa graduate, kind enough to help us out with tonight's broadcast. Commutator putting a lot of people in Alcoa to work, and we're thankful to have that in our community, and for him to be supporting of Alcoa High School athletics. Along with Lisa Thomas Salon. Lisa Thomas Salon is also an Alcoa business located where, Brian?
It's located at 513 Sanderson Street. That's just a short distance from Midland Shopping Center. A big Alcoa football supporter.
And also through the generosity of Mr. Lane Gerhardt and myself, rounding out our corporate sponsorship for tonight as Alcoa takes the field. This is a Bledsoe County team, Brian, coming in here with a record of 10 wins on the season versus 1 loss, and a team that's been playing with a lot of emotion here since an unfortunate incident happened here in Pikeville.
Yeah, this is the third time that this team has had a 10-win season, and this will be the first time that they're looking for going to number 11 wins.
11 wins would be a school record for Bledsoe County. They have some pretty good playmakers on the team. Cody Holloway is your quarterback. Brandon Smith and Holton Boynton, both backs have rushed for over 1,000 yards this year. Quarterback has thrown for over $2,000. So, you know, it's a balanced attack here from Bledsoe, and they will be on offense to begin the football game this evening. As it's a madhouse here in the press box here in Pikeville. We're jammed in here like sardines. We got so many mouths going in here. It's worse than a buffet line, Brian.
Yeah, Ryan's all together.
Burnett on to kick it away for Alcoa as he awaits the official's whistle. Officials tonight out of the Knoxville Association, and Burnett kicks a little high kick, and a fair catch is going to be called for and made at the 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Warriors. As we mentioned previously, your quarterback's going to be Cody Holloway, your running back's going to be Brandon Smith and Holden Boynton. On defense for Alcoa across the front three, it'll be Tate, Revels, and Young. The linebacker core, Birchfield, Ferguson, Crenshaw, and Turberfield, and the defensive secondary will be Lewis, Dean, Anthony, and Lawan Warfield. It's 1st and 10 for the Warriors of Bledsoe County with the ball rested at the 32-yard line. The quarterback dropping back to pass. Here's a screen, and it's broken up as coming through was a corner blitz from Vanderbilt Hambrick, who gets a finger on the football, knocking it to the turf, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you've seen Ox come off the corner and immediately put pressure on the quarterback, and he had no time to get that ball away.
So 2nd and 10 now, upcoming. Wide split here for Bledsoe County. 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback, and the quarterback will be keeping the football, and not getting a whole lot will be Holloway. Holloway goes forward for about 2, maybe 3 yards, brings up 3rd down, 7.
Yeah, it brings him up to the 35, puts him in a 3rd and 8.
So Alcoa looking good here, but 3rd down defense has not been their specialty this year.
Right.
Trying to get Warriors come out there. 3rd down and 8 for the Warriors.
So Alcoa is showing a 4-man front here on 3rd down and 8. It's a play fake, looking to throw. Holloway, ball underneath, and that's not going to go anywhere as Turberfield comes up and makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 4th and 7. 3 and out for Alcoa.
That's the way we want to see him come out. Really fired up. Heard from the coaches that they're going to bring the boom tonight.
That's what we hear tell. As bringing the boom out now for Bledsoe will be the punter, Ryan Deacons. Deep to receive will be Hambrick and Warfield. Low snap. Little angle kick going away from Hambrick and will go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Close to the 34 will be 1st and 10 for Alcoa. 3 and out. Clock stops. 10:42 to play. I'd like to see a little bit quicker pace out of the Alcoa offense this week.
Yeah, it'd be real nice to see the plays come in a lot quicker to start getting a little bit of a rhythm going with our offense, something that's been missing this year, it seems, and hopefully we can start it right now.
Well, Alcoa breaking the huddle, and it'll be Zach Chapman, the lone setback, along with the quarterback in shotgun is Oggs. Hambrick in the slot here to their near side. 1st and 10. Oggs taking the snap, and here's a reverse to Hambrick. Hambrick's got open field. He's to the 40, 45-50, 45-40. V. Hambrick is down the sideline, and he will go out of bounds at, I believe, about the 10-yard line. Vanderbilt Hambrick on a reverse from Oggs takes it down, and it'll be 1st and goal Alcoa at the 10.
Yeah, that was a run for about 50, 60 yards on the reverse.
And it'll be marked outside the 10 so they can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. 1st and 10 Alcoa, ball officially at the 11.
Hambrick almost goes the distance but gets pushed out of.
Looking really good on that first drive.
Well, we'll see how we finish it off here as the ball is blown ready for play. Oggs bringing the play in from the sidelines. Alcoa lines up with a little bit of a jumbo package. They're going to put Hambrick out here to the
with
near
Loy in the
side.
backfield is an interesting look.
Oggs takes the snap, and he is going to be into the end zone walking in.
Untouched.
DJ Oggs waltzes in from 11 yards out, and it's 7-0 Alcoa, or 6-0.
Quick strike. 2 plays. Pay dirt. Makes your score before the extra point is 6-0 with 10:15 to go in the first quarter.
10:15 to go. They scored 2 plays. And Alcoa will attempt to get 10:15 to go in the first period. Alcoa 6 points will come in.
An extra point coming. The kicks is good. That makes your score 7-0. Again, 10:15 to go in the first quarter.
Thank you, ma'am, for the tornado. 2 offensive plays, and they're up 7-0 already with 10:15 to go, and we're just in the first quarter. So great run, first ball by Vanderbilt.
I'll take this opportunity to point out at the center of the field you see the arrowhead with the letters K, B, and the number 7. That's to dedicate to a Bledsoe Warrior player, Kanan Boring. He passed away earlier this season from a brain aneurysm, and they've dedicated the rest of the season to him, and that's what the meaning in the center of the field.
Probably the biggest game of the year for
So Burnett on to kick it away, and another short kick is going to be fair caught at the 30, where Bledsoe will take over 1st and 10.
Playing it safe, hoping no long returns.
Defense again for Alcoa. See if they can score another stop.
So with Bledsoe coming out 1st and 10 after going 3 and out on their first possession, facing what seems to be a fired up Alcoa defense here in the early going.
Yeah, they're putting Crenshaw at defensive end.
Yep. And the first give goes right up the middle with the football, Brandon Smith. Smith is ahead for a gain of almost 7. It is 7, and it'll be second down 3.
The ball on the 37-yard line.
So good positive pickup on first down that time for the Warriors as they come to the line of scrimmage. Here's another give to the back, and he's ahead for the first down. That's Smith again.
He rumbles up to about the 42-yard line, picks up the first down.
Yep, gain of 5, first and 10 for Bledsoe to move the chains. 9:37 to play in the opening period.
Hopefully we can make some adjustments and close that center up, as both of those drives were right up the center.
Bledsoe a little bit more conventional in their formations in this series of downs. A toss sweep with the football, and now we're going to have a whistle and I guess movement before the play.
Yeah, I've got a flag down. Looks like legal procedure.
And that will be the call. Procedure against Bledsoe brings up second down and 15, and that's what Bledsoe needs to stay away from, is down and distance, being behind the chains.
Yeah, that'll back them up to the 36-yard line and put them in about a
first and 15.
First and 15, yes. With 9:09 to go in the first quarter.
Bledsoe to the line of scrimmage, tight end set to the near side along with 2 receivers. On the play fake, Holloway looking to throw, and the pass comes out here underneath, and ahead for a gain of about 3 yards before being knocked out of bounds is going to be Boynton. Short pickup on first down, second down now 13 coming up.
Moves the ball to about the 43-yard line and still puts them in a second and 11.
I thought that was a shorter gain. He winds up picking up 4. Second down, and here's an inside handoff, and that's going nowhere. He's lucky he didn't fumble the football as the ball goes to Boynton, and Boynton wrapped up and dropped. Colby Tate and Long in there on the stop for Alcoa. Good defensive play, forces 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they were in the backfield.
Actually 3rd and 14.
He was in the backfield about the same time that quarterback handed that ball off.
Yep.
Third down about 15.
Alcoa in a 4-man front, Brian.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Back to pass. Looking, ball away, knocked up and incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as they're defending on the play was Birchfield along with, who's wearing number 12, Brian?
Let's see if I can get you that. Well, that used to be Ezekiel Coco's number. I'm not sure who's got that number tonight.
That's exactly what I said.
But we're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback tonight, and that's good to see. As a punt from Bledsoe's kick.
Yep, and B. Hambrick calling for and making the fair catch at the 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10.
With 8 minutes to go, Alcoa gets the ball back at the 31-yard line.
That may have been Mustafa Anthony wearing number 12 tonight.
Yeah, give up his number 10 jersey.
We'll see. We'll check it out in the next series. 1st and 10 for Alcoa. Clock stops at the 8-minute mark. And once again, thanks to Acre Commutator of Tennessee for bringing you tonight's broadcast, along with Lisa Thomas Salons. 1st and 10 for Alcoa. Tight end, 2 tight ends set. No tight end to the near side. Basic I formation. Oggs under center. Oggs on the play fake, looking to throw. He'll tuck and run. Looking for a block from Wilson. He gets it. He's out of bounds across the 40 to the 41, and it'll be second down short.
Looks like the spot's going to be, close to the 41-yard line.
So second down, and we'll call it 3 coming up.
Yeah. 7 minutes, 51 seconds to go in your first quarter. Alcoa up 7-0.
Oggs making a quick decision to take it down and run with it that time after his first read wasn't open. Oggs under center, toss sweep to Hambrick. Hambrick looking for a block. He gets it. It sets sail again. 50-45 and down at the 41-yard line. They'll mark it at actually the 43. Vanderbilt Hambrick with the first down for Alcoa.
Yeah, that was a pickup of 20 yards.
Good blocking up front.
Absolutely. And you get V out into the open field. He's fun to watch.
Yep. Looked like he tripped over that 45-yard line marker, though.
He jumped up and got him.
So now Lloyd coming out here to a wing. The give goes to big Zach Chapman, pounding it forward for about 5 yards. Probably closer to 4. It'll bring up second down 6.
Just making them play honest with that.
Yep.
Chapman, just a hard-hitting kid, plays fullback, stuffs it right in there, gets that tough yards.
More like a defensive back than anything else, but size matters.
All right,
So
we need to
far,
get this play in.
Yep. So far, Alcoa positive yardage on all of their plays thus far. No penalties, no turnovers.
What I like to see is the variety. You know, it looks like we're really mixing it up.
Yep.
Real well.
Oggs gives to the right side, and there's Chapman with a huge hole. First down, and the ball's on the ground, and who's got it?
It looks like Bledsoe has got that fumble. They turn the ball over.
Yep.
Something that's haunted this team all season long.
So on the turnover, Bledsoe's back in business. Alcoa's pretty much dominated the football game up to this point.
Bledsoe comes back to the line at their own 36. First down, 10 to go.
And there's a big hit in the hole that time as Smith gets the football, and he'll go for about 1.5 yards maybe.
Yep. And met by a host of Alcoa defenders.
And number 12 is Mustafa Anthony. So we have deducted that. Twins here to the near side, two-back set. Looking to throw. Harrison is sacked. Rolled up in the backfield, and that's Braylon Young getting after him.
Yeah, number 57, sophomore. He's really come on. One of the most improved players this year.
Absolutely.
And love to see him getting pressure on the quarterback.
And once again, it's third and very long. The yard line to make is the 46. Holloway looking, ball away, incomplete as they were trying to set up a screen, and it was read perfectly.
They are seriously getting some pressure on the quarterback.
Holloway trying to throw a screen, has the back of about 40 yards. Crenshaw is right.
Bledsoe back to kick.
Deacons in punt formation.
V. Warfield back to receive.
And this is another wobbler. V is going to let it go, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So Alcoa takes over again. They dodge a bullet after putting the ball on the ground yet again, and take over first and 10 at the 41.
With 5 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first quarter, Alcoa up 7-0.
Tonight's telecast brought to you by Acre Commutator of Tennessee, putting Alcoa to work, and by Lisa Thomas Salon on Sanderson Street in Alcoa. First and 10 for Alcoa as they come to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 41-yard line. Oggs looking to throw. Ball away, complete. Jordan Ferguson has the football and is going to be about 1 yard short of the first down. 9-yard pickup for Ferguson on first down. Second and short, Alcoa.
Yeah, they're really mixing up the run and the pass tonight, and it's good to see.
Yep. And just simple passes here in the early going.
Yeah.
This is going to be a sweep here to the near side. Oggs, unless they put it up. Man in motion. And with the football is Hambrick, and there he goes. That's Malik Love. Malik Love off the bench and taking it to the house. Wow.
With 4 minutes, 14 seconds, the Tornado touchdown again.
Yep, Malik Love for 50, or 51. Wow. Malik Love off the bench coming in for a big one.
That was a nice design play. They had the blockers. He found the hole. Once he was in the open field, he was gone. Looks like we've missed the extra point. This is a little wide to the right. With 4 minutes, 14 seconds to go, Alcoa leads 13-0.
Have to settle for a 13-0 margin after the big play from Malik Love.
Well, that's been another
It's good football weather down here in Bledsoe County, Pikeville, Tennessee,
season. It's that kicking game and very good.
in the Sequatchie Valley.
Yep, pretty right down.
Yeah, very pretty.
Run, and I think it was 4:14 to go to make it 13-0. The extra point was no good. And Alcoa will kick off as Bledsoe finding himself in a deep hole. Remember them when they get Chattanooga Christian and found himself down 2 scores and came back and played. But Alcoa is a little different.
And all this so far, Brian, has just happened in the first quarter.
Yeah, but I like the intensity of Alcoa both on offense and defense.
Yeah, defensively, they've come out and gotten after it. I mean, we've seen some looks that we haven't seen the entire season. And here comes a kick, and this one's going to be settled down to Smith from the 25.
And
Smith is going to be tackled at the 30. And that was Mustafa Anthony on the stop.
30-yard line, it'll be first down, 10 yards.
So 1st and 10 for Bledsoe as they now find themselves behind the proverbial 8 ball.
They'll take the ball at the 30 with 4 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Coming to the line.
So the ball will be at the 1-yard line, first down, 10 yards for Bledsoe. That's hard.
So 1st and 10. Harrison gives to the second back through. He keeps his footing, does Smith, and he does not give up on first contact. And he's going to be ahead for a gain of about 4. Be a short 4, but 4 nonetheless.
Yeah, he takes it down to the 35-yard line, but it was all effort on his part.
Backroom spins away, goes forward. Positive yards, about 3 on the play.
Second down and 7.
Gives you a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6. Alcoa defense really moving around, showing a lot of different looks.
Holloway hands off. I believe that's Smith again, and Smith is going to get maybe a yard, and that's about it.
Yeah, if he even got that. Looks like he maybe got just back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long.
3rd and 6.
Turn the ball over tonight, they'll move it out to 35. It'll be 3rd down upcoming.
But I tell you what, if they go and kick it again, eventually they're going to mess up and leave one in bounds. And this game's going to get ugly in a hurry.
Yeah.
3rd down and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Quarterback under center here on 3rd and long, and swamped under is Holloway. He just disappeared as he went back to cock the football.
Wow, it's just literally...
And an avalanche come on him.
It's like the floodgates are released and the F5 comes pouring in.
Yep.
Real good intensity. Bledsoe back to kick. V. Warfield back.
And Deacons, this one's going to stay in bounds, Brian, and this is what I was talking about.
The reverse.
It's a fake.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes V. He's got the barn. We'll see you later.
He's got the wall built in.
And Brian, reality has just landed here in Bledsoe County, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tornadoes.
And Alcoa has absolutely blasted their way to a 19-0 lead.
With 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go, the Tornado touches down again. It's 19-0 here at Bledsoe County with the extra point coming.
All the way down that right side of the field, just gave Henry a rally.
60-yard TD punt is 19-0. This Bledsoe County crowd is absolutely shocked, as this is not the 7-score Alcoa team they expected. Alcoa leading 19-0 will try the extra point. This kid's up and do it long enough.
This extra point is good. That makes your score 20-0 with 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Bledsoe County football on W18.
I tell you what, Marty, Alcoa's
Well, Johnny, really got a flat crowd here now on this Bledsoe side.
Yep, I mean, Alcoa has come out and just lit them up.
Alcoa is ranked 9th in AP. Bledsoe is ranked 8th. Right now, Alcoa leads 20-0.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, where's this been? I mean, this is not a bad Bledsoe County team.
No, I mean, their record shows it. I mean, they haven't quite played the competition that Alcoa has, but, you know, the record speaks for themselves. I think the one thing that was kind of got them thrown off is the Alcoa speed. I'm not sure that they've seen that kind of speed yet.
As the kick comes down to Bledsoe, and it's going to be returned out close to the 4-yard line.
That'll be a good starting position for Bledsoe County.
They needed that.
So Bledsoe County will be starting their drive on the 43-yard line.
So the ball will be at the 43-yard line. It'll be first down.
1 minute, 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Alcoa leading 20-0.
Holloway taking the snap. He's looking to throw the ball away. Underneath to the football is Smith, and Smith is going to be
pushed out at about the 50-yard line, 51-yard line.
The 51-yard line. Are you in Canada, my friend?
51-yard line, yes, sir.
Second down and short, a gain of 9 on first down.
Swing, pass, and out pattern running back. So they do get past the 50-yard line.
Canadian leagues are in the playoffs tonight. Getting cranked up. Second down short. Holloway gives to, with the football this time, is going to be Boynton, and Boynton is going to get the first down as the yard, the forward progress is going to be marked to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, they had a yard to pick up, and he rumbled for about 3, and then was pushed back.
But that time, Brian, they did something that they haven't done so far, and that's win on first down.
Yeah, again, most of their success has been right up the middle.
And here's another play fake with the ball. Smith, he can't, well, he keeps his feet.
Oh,
and right at the first down marker, they're not giving up, Brian.
No, that second effort may have got him the first down. No, just when we thought we had the knockout punch, here comes Bledsoe County.
Inside a minute to play here in the opening period, as he picks up the first down before going out of bounds. Then they have it first and 10 with the ball at the 36.
55.1 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Holloway gives to Smith, and Smith's not going to get a whole lot this time on first down. He'll get maybe 2.
Gets him up.
And he's getting up slow.
And so it's 40 seconds to go.
Moves the ball up about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, about 34. Is it actually pick up close to 2? Maybe get another play off. Yeah, they'll have to get one more off here before the end of the quarter. 25 seconds to play.
It'll be second down and 8 at the 34 down, and 18 seconds to go in the first period.
Smith goes out to the slot. Holloway taking the snap, and he'll keep it, and he'll be thrown for a loss.
Yeah, that's a loss of about 3 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10 yards.
Yep, whenever we come back to live action.
As the clock runs down on the first quarter.
20-0. It's been all Alcoa, except Bledsoe making a little bit of a drive here to end the first period.
Yep. Yeah, Alcoa's played almost perfect football except for that one fumble. Early scores show CAK up on Polk County, what, 21-0?
Yeah, it's 35-0 at the half. CAK's up. Maryville's up 45-0 at the half. West up 34-0 at the half. Rockwood up 10-0. I don't have a score on Greenback and South Pitt.
It'll be interesting.
17-14 at the half, Greenback and South Pitt.
Wow.
So Greenback hanging in there.
Go Cherokees.
Yep.
It is third down and 8 to start the second period. Bledsoe County with the football at the 35.
Well, as play resumes, Bledsoe County
Yep, got trips here to the near side.
in a 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8.
Holloway looking to throw, ball away, quickly caught and blasted. Big hit from Kenny Dean on the intended receiver, Jeremiah Gilbert.
He went way up in the air for that, but Kenny Dean just took all the air out from under him.
Yep.
We are back at
And Bledsoe not looking to kick here.
Bledsoe County will go for it on third down. Bledsoe County's pass falls incomplete. So set up
4th and 8. Bledsoe County comes to the line,
5-yard line.
looking to convert on their first 4th down.
And Alcoa is bringing everybody. And here comes Cody Lewis, and that's going to be a sack all the way back to midfield. You'll have to split that between Crenshaw and Lewis.
Wow, what some serious pressure coming off the edges.
Yep. Wow. So Bledsoe turns it over on downs, and Alcoa now 1st and 10 with the ball just on the negative side of the football field.
Would that be the 51?
Depends on which way you're going, my friend.
Well, with 11:16 to go in the second quarter, Alcoa comes to the line.
New quarterback, Peyton Wall. Wall taking the snap, a ball away, complete to Hambrick. Hambrick down the sideline. Hambrick into Bledsoe territory down to about the 33-yard line. Nice little swing pass, Wall to Hambrick.
Yeah, there's a gain of almost 34 yards
Yeah.
on that little simple screen play.
Nah, they were on the 51.
Okay.
Speaking of 51, 10:51 to play in the first half. Alcoa to the line of scrimmage. Wall takes the snap, and he'll keep it himself. Scooting through some traffic and into the secondary is Peyton Wall. Wall is still on his feet. Wall trying to get to the end zone. He's going to be stopped just short. Peyton Wall.
Or was that Tebow? Tebow Wall.
I tell you what, the big kid's tough to bring down. Just a sophomore.
Oh, we got some good couple of years.
And he hung onto the football.
Even better.
Even better.
With 10:30 to go in the second half, Alcoa threatening to score again.
And here comes the big backfield. They've got Loy, Young, and the third back through is Chapman, who is hammering at the line, and he'll get down to about the 1.
Boy, the yard markers are hard to see on this field.
They are. Once that frost grabs a hold of this Bermuda and chokes it out, white don't show up on the brown very well.
No.
The field overall, though, Brian, we walked it before, in pretty decent shape, except for some spots here near midfield. But overall, it's just not as bad as some would have deemed it.
Looks like we're going to the stacked backfield again.
And now a little bit of a wing set here. Little snap, and the ball goes to Wall, and he'll walk into the end zone.
Touchdown, Alcoa. With 9:27 to go, Alcoa scores again. Now 26-0.
Does a good job directing this offense. Tornadoes have played very, very well this evening.
Absolutely, and I'll try and get Burnett on for his 4th try.
Bach to hold, Burnett to kick. Snap is down.
Blast it through the pipes.
And makes your score 27 to 10.
27-0.
27 to 0.
9:27 to play here in the first half, and Alcoa. A coach told me that it was coming tonight. I ain't gonna say which coach.
Said the boom was coming.
He said the boom was coming, and they have come out and lowered it. That's a fact. Wow.
And
this is what you're used to seeing. Notice Alcoa's gone to that 4-man front here in the first half, and it has produced results.
They've really got some pressure on the quarterback. A lot of the plays have been, even the run backs have been met in the backfield. Looks like old times.
Yeah.
Alcoa will kick off. High spine, it's high. Take it down there and try to take it back there. Take outside. He's going to bring it up. He's about to pass it on. Get about there. So he gets 2 yards on it. It'll be first down.
Bledsoe returns it up to the 30-yard line or 29-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10.
And Alcoa Bledsoe County will come together. The ball will be set.
And he's stuffed for about 1 yard gain up to the 30-yard line. That'll make a 2nd and 9. 9:09 to go in the second half. Your score 27 to nothing. Alcoa. Got a little more pickup. It looks like a 2nd and 8. Alcoa showing a lot of different looks on defense.
Toss sweep to Smith. Smith dodging 1 tackle before he snood under. There's Caleb Birchfield on the stop, along with Braylon Young.
Looks like maybe a pickup of 1 yard line, or 1 yard. Takes to be a 3rd and 6.
Braylon's playing a pretty good game here so far.
Oh, yeah. They've really moved him around, and they found a spot that really works for him.
Another toss sweep. Smith looking to throw. He just chucks it up in the air. Looking down the sideline for the football was Caleb Smith. It falls incomplete. And the other Smith is
slow to get up.
He's getting up slower each time as Alcoa is really starting to, the hits are mounting up on number 22.
Was that the boom that they were talking about?
I tell you what, they've come out and they've gotten after it defensively tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It's been fun to watch.
I think they just told us that they've Bledsoe with 9 yards of offense here in the first half. And here's another punt, and they're going to let this one drag, and it'll go out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Alcoa. As tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Acre Commutator of Tennessee. They are manufacturers of commutators and slip rings. The very big engineering program that they have out there. Mike Acre, the guy in charge, he's an Alcoa graduate, and thanks to him for supporting Alcoa High School athletics. He told me he's not really shopping for customers by sponsoring this, but he wants to know that he puts plenty of people in Alcoa to work, and for that, we're thankful and most proud of him.
But if you need a commutator
or a slip ring for your needs, well, he's your man. Oggs back in at quarterback. The give goes to Hamrick, skipping through a couple, and he's crossed midfield into Bledsoe territory to the 48-yard line is Vanderbilt Hamrick.
He rumbles forward for about an 8-yard gain. It'll put us in a 2nd and 2. Ball across midfield down to the 49-yard line.
And not a very good spot. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Alcoa at this point. It's going to be second down and 4.
It will be second down and 4. A long 3, short 4 for the Tornado.
Oggs to the line of scrimmage on second down. Play fake, looking. He's got his man open. That's Cody Lewis behind the defense. Ball up for grabs, and he comes down with it.
Wow.
Cody Lewis, what a great grab.
Wow.
Battling for position, making the play, and Alcoa in business in the red zone.
Yeah, he pulls that down at the Alcoa 15-yard line.
Nice play, and that was all Cody Lewis right there. The ball was not thrown very well.
It looked like he was definitely in double coverage. He just went up with wheel and brought the ball down.
Himself between the football and the defense.
Dalton Owenby checking in at tight end.
10-yard line, so it'll be a 38-yard. Alcoa with the football at the 11-yard line at 36.
And Owenby will set up to the far side as Oggs is under center here on 1st and 10. The play fake, Oggs looking, ball away, and there's Owenby. Owenby running over one would-be tackler. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the sticks.
Yeah, he rumbles down to about the 3-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. It'll give us opportunity to still pick up the first down if we need it.
Yep.
He's the one that hurt China actually.
6 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second half. Alcoa threatening to score again.
Oggs is under center. Oggs with the give to Hambrick. Hambrick following his blocks and into the end zone. Vanderbilt Hambrick.
Touchdown.
Hambrick scores from about 4 yards out.
With that, your score 33, Bledsoe 0. Extra point coming.
So Alcoa is going to go for 2 here.
Alcoa is Bledsoe County just absolutely just being blasted from the get-go. 6 minutes to go. Alcoa just absolutely unable. They are going to go to stop.
They got the stacked eye.
Yep. Oggs toss sweep to Hambrick. Hambrick, he's going to walk in here.
2-point conversion successful. Alcoa takes the score to 35-0. With 6 minutes to go in the second half, it's all Alcoa.
Every bit of it. Every bit of it since the pregame warm-up has been Alcoa.
Alcoa maybe by 3 touchdowns.
6 minutes to go in the first half.
Really, I mean, Alcoa's not played well. Bledsoe County's number 1 seed.
It's going to be probably the first rule we'll kick it down.
Hungry for that 8th straight state. We're going to take a 60-second break, make that 30-second break, and we'll go back. We'll have personal care choices kickoff right after
Trying to
this.
find some way to hold on and try to make the game out of it, but it just looks like way out of reach right now.
Burnett with a kickoff.
We're not at the point of not giving up on Bledsoe County. Don't get us wrong, but it's just what's come down from 35-0. Though I've seen it done before. Can't get it up.
And Burnett's going to put a foot into this one deep. This is Smith. He's going to be coming from about the 3. And he's going to make it out to about the 25-yard line. Will be Caleb Smith, and he will be setting up the Warriors with the football.
5 minutes, 53 seconds to go before the half. Bledsoe gets the ball back on their own 25. Hoping to be able to do something for the half.
And brought back to the 22 by the Warriors.
So 1st and 10 with the ball at the 22-yard line.
Looking to spread the field on us.
Yep, Holloway looking, ball away, and incomplete. Hit him right in the hands. Nathaniel Collins was not able to hold on, and Warfield had the crosshairs on him, and he let up.
He was led just a little bit, but his hand put his face on it.
So incomplete on first down. Clock stops. 5:45 to play in the second period. 35-0. Alcoa leads Bledsoe County.
Stop was an incomplete pass.
Bledsoe County back to the line.
Boynton flanking Holloway in the backfield on 2nd down and 10. Holloway looking, ball is incomplete. He threw that one before he really wanted to, as it was intended for Boynton out of the backfield. Boynton was not yet turned around, and it falls harmlessly to the turf, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he heard the footsteps of Kobe Tate, got rid of that ball before he wanted to. It was a short pass, but it was incomplete. 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go before half. Bledsoe County comes back to the line.
Harrison throws it. It's intercepted. Stepping in front of it is Landon Turberfield, and they better wrap him up. And they're not going to.
Touchdown.
Yep.
Landon
Turberfield with a pick 6.
And Alcoa intercepts the pass and returns it 30 yards.
With that, Alcoa now 41-0. 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go before the half.
Well, there was a flag on the play for holding. Yeah, it's going to be a hold against Alcoa on the return, but it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes.
That backs us back up to about the 33, 32-yard line.
So, yeah, Alcoa will set up here at the 33, 1st and 10. Good job by Turberfield stepping in front of the pass.
With 5 minutes, 23 seconds to go, Alcoa.
Peyton Wall back in the quarterback. Wall looking to throw, ball away, complete to Kenny Dean. Dean slips one tackle, slips a couple of more.
Absolutely very poor tackling. He got more yards.
And Kenny Dean has got the first down. Does he?
Yeah, I think he
does.
The refs are
saw the linesman telling them to move the chains.
Yep. So Alcoa first down on the 22-yard line. 4 minutes, 56 seconds to go before the half.
The give goes to Crenshaw. Look at Crenshaw hitting the hole hard. He's not going to get much, but that time he did have some forward lean, Brian.
Yeah,
and kept his helmet on.
Kept his helmet on. Yeah. Yeah, it was a gain of about 2 yards.
10 rushes for 238 yards.
Looks like the ball's on about the 20-yard line.
Yep. So Crenshaw with a gain of 2.
4 minutes, 18 seconds to go before the half. Alcoa threatening just.
Chakez Tyson now in at the tailback. Wall gives to Tyson. Tyson, there he goes. There goes the freshman. Oh, yeah. Chakez Tyson.
The freshman.
Rumbles in.
Gotta love that. Gotta love it. With that score, Alcoa now 41. Bledsoe County 0. Extra point coming.
The Alcoa offense unable to stop the defense. Unable to penetrate the defense with 4 minutes to go.
Bach to hold, Burnett to kick.
Snap down. Kick is up.
It is good. With that, Alcoa 41, Bledsoe 0. 4 minutes to go before half.
Man, this is the most complete half of football that I've seen from Alcoa in a long time. They have just come out and said that they were going to end this thing early and get on back to Blount County.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be quite a long ride back to Alcoa.
Yeah, as we were told by some of the locals here, but that's okay. That's all in good fun. Brian and I were treated to a good little barbecue here right next to the field, and it's
good vittles.
Good vittles, good people.
Good people, warm fire.
Yeah, warm fire.
Burnett back to kick.
Burnett with a Short-ish kick is going to settle down to Smith at the 21. Smith weaving his way through some traffic. He's going to be wrapped up at the 33-yard line, close to the 35, where they'll actually mark it. It'll be 1st and 10.
With 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go before the half, Bledsoe starts on their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
As miracle goes on.
Man, alive. What could he say about him?
Very impressive formation. Bledsoe County. They're going to knock to the tailback. They'll be ran.
It's a good run up to about the 40-yard line, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain of 5, and that's Smith on the carry.
Puts Bledsoe County in a 2nd and 5. 3 minutes, 31 seconds to go before half.
A lot of young tornadoes start to get into the ball game.
Some substitution being made by Alcoa.
Tyson got into the game, and although he's played a little bit this year, he's certainly not a starter, so they put him in
So
there.
it'll be Bledsoe County will have a 2nd down and 5
here in the second half.
at the
Almost not
41-yard line.
stop on the last play.
Always hands off tailback. He right now sits at 45.
With the football holding Boynton, and Boynton's got the 1st down, and he's got a total of 9 out close to midfield.
Yeah, it was enough to pick up the 1st down. 3 minutes, 3 seconds to go. 50 yards for a touchdown. Bledsoe hoping to have some success before halftime.
This give to Smith the hole hard, and he'll have about 3 or 4 yards.
Rumbles down to about the 46-yard line. Give him the ball 2nd and 6. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go before half. Bledsoe in a hurry-up offense.
This is Smith again. Smith is going to fall forward again. He'll have about 2 on this carry. Bounces off, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of a couple by Colton Woody.
Yep. Leaves them in a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go. Looks like a short gain of 1. Brings up a 4th down.
Yep, that time Boynton on the carry.
4th down, 1 minute, 42 seconds. It'd be interesting if Alcoa call a timeout. Bledsoe County comes back to line, looking to convert 4th and 2.
On 4th and 2, looking to throw, ball away. It is complete with the 1st down, and more is going to be Nathaniel Collins. Collins has the ball down to the 36-yard line. Good enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10, Bledsoe.
Yeah, needed 2, got 7. It was enough for the 1st down. It was enough to stop the clock. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. Well, they got the clock rolling real quick on that.
Sure, they would love some.
8 yards and a 1st down. So Bledsoe County will have the ball at about the 35-yard line. Quarterback
Boynton and Smith
Holloway
on each.
Holloway taking the snap, looking to throw, ball away, complete to Smith. Smith looking to get the corner, and he's got it. Good spin move. I tell you what, he made LaJuan Warfield look bad on that one.
Yeah,
Warfield puts his head down, and Smith just spins right by him. And making his way down into the red zone is Smith.
Rumbles down to the 15-yard line.
And a timeout is called by Bledsoe with 40 seconds to play in the half. Good little pitch and catch. Good run after the catch, that time by Smith. And the Warriors are in business, looking to score here just before the end of the 1st half.
10 yards to go.
But this is a defense, though, Brian, that even during his bad phases this year has been tough to score on in the red zone.
Yes, it has. Looking across the field, Bledsoe County number 22, Smith, he's really been a trooper, but he's took some major hits tonight.
Seconds to go as Bledsoe County behind 42-0, but not throwing in the towel by any means. And this team is just absolutely trying to scramble you back into the fight somehow, so at least try to get some respectability out of it. Really, to look at this Bledsoe County team, it hasn't accomplished much. 3 straight conference titles. These seniors should be proud of themselves. These players should be proud of themselves. I know it's a tough game for them.
Well, Bledsoe coming back to the line. 40 seconds to go. Looking to score before the half.
And it'll be first down 10 at the 15 for Bledsoe County.
Holloway flanked by Boynton in the backfield on first down. Looking to throw ball incomplete as he's looking to hit a quick slant to Smith. The ball falls incomplete. The clock stops with 35.8 seconds to go. 2nd and 10.
At the Alcoa 15, it is Holloway to spread. He has
and so it'll be
Collins on a quick slant.
Yeah, a little pressure on the quarterback again from Cody Lewis.
Well, I mean, they're really dogging on his snap count right now.
Exactly.
I mean, they're coming hard off the edges.
35.8 seconds to go in the half. Bledsoe County trying to get on the board.
Holloway from the spread. He looks.
Holloway looking, throws a little fade, and it's incomplete. And there's going to be interference there. I thought it was decent coverage, but that's fine.
Well,
he never turned to look for the ball.
He never turned to look for the ball. That's the only thing. He was in his face. He never made contact, but he wasn't facing the ball.
So it'll be half the distance of first down, 28 seconds.
28 seconds. Bledsoe County looking, threatening to score before the half.
A lot of times in high school football, they'll throw that flag on that kind of play.
And they will indeed. Never look back.
Places the ball about the 6-yard line.
8.
Automatic first down. 28.2 seconds to go before the half.
That's just the 3rd penalty in this game.
3 receivers in the left and Collins for Holloway.
Holloway brings him to the line. Trip set to the far side.
He's got Boynton on his right hip in the back.
Looking. Here comes the heat, and down goes Holloway, and that's going to keep the clock running unless Bledsoe calls a timeout.
A combination of Cody Lewis and Mustafa Anthony coming off the edge.
And they do call a timeout with 15 seconds to go.
It was a big loss all the way back to the 21-yard line.
I'll tell you what, the coach waited quite a long time to call his second timeout, but he did nonetheless. 15.2 seconds. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal.
15.2
Where are they at?
26-yard line.
Wow. 2nd and 26 from the 26. But like we've told, like we said, before this set of downs started, you can move it between the 20s, but once you get inside, Alcoa is still tough to get it into the end zone on.
Tell you what, the pressure that Coach Nix has dialed up tonight is pretty
it's going to give CAK something to think about on film next week, no doubt, as CAK is just absolutely blasted Polk tonight. Second and goal, ball to 26. Inside draw, nothing. And Boynton wrapped up for nothing at all, and that'll be their 3rd and final timeout with 8 seconds to play.
Yeah, Bledsoe calls a timeout again with just 8 seconds to go.
Maybe trying to catch Alcoa napping there and running an inside draw that time. Boynton and Alcoa was there waiting on it.
Warriors, when we come back, we'll have the conclusion of the first half. 8 seconds to go.
Alcoa, Bledsoe County.
Before that last drive, I think Bledsoe had a grand total of 9 yards of offense.
Yeah, that's what the statistician had told us. They moved the ball real well on this last drive.
Yep.
Until they got down to about the 6-yard line and then went in reverse.
Thrown into reverse.
Forced into reverse.
Yeah.
Gears are grinding. Forced into reverse.
they be scared of this Alcoa team. They've just been bulldozed during the first half.
55-42 down Golden Goal at the 46-yard line. They had it at the 8 back.
Bledsoe comes to the line.
And here comes the snap. Holloway tucking it down. He's taking off with it, and that's going to do it for the first half. So at the end of 2 periods of play, your score, Bledsoe 0, Alcoa 42. This is John Morgan along with Brian Thomas bringing you the action from Pikeville, Tennessee. Thanks again to our sponsors, Acre Commutator of Tennessee, putting Alcoans to work, and Lisa Thomas Salon on Sanderson Street in Alcoa. You can be as pretty as her husband Brian here if you get your hair cut there.
Yeah, if you tell her that you heard her husband on Alcoa TV, you can have a 10% discount.
That's tax in Tennessee. That's a lot.
Yes, sir.
So, anyway, we'll go ahead and take a break here at the end of the first half. Your score, Alcoa 42 and Bledsoe County 0. Be back for second half action as Alcoa will have the football to begin period number 3.
Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back from the break, we will have a Denver Hunt Company halftime report with myself, Joe Lambert, and Robbie Lotz in with the stats. Be very one-sided after this 3-minute break. Back with more, but not before reminding you it's Alcoa 42. Number 1 seed, Bledsoe County 0. We're at half.
Jaquez.
I was going to say, it was something like that. I don't know.
Big freshman.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2011 Alcoa High School Marching Tornadoes. Under the direction of Brian Albert and Stephen Thomas, drum major Sidney King, feature caller Matty Sharp. Tonight's show is Sounds of the South, with Down to the River to Pray. The Charlie Daniels Band Devil went down to Georgia, Sweet Home, Alabama, Tennessee Waltz, Drum Break, South, and We Shall Overcome.
I got you to follow me. I got you prepared.
North Carolina up 11 at halftime. North Carolina up 11 at halftime.
North Carolina is.
Basketball.
Tennessee beat. Won by 20.
Wow. You serious?
Trey Golden had like 32 points.
I do that. I try to keep 14 this time.
3-point shooting's been really good.
He said a record tonight for us.
About time. Made some 3-point shots over there.
Hey, can somebody, would you sit down with Robbie while I got the rest of it?
Yep. Blackman 14, Riverdale 10 at the half. I knew that was coming. If Mathers goes 4 quarters against Riverdale, they will get beat.
I don't know about that.
Where's the rest of it?
I'll put a soda on that with you.
What do you mean if he goes 4?
If he don't get hurt. He didn't play the last time they played. He played 1 series.
The first door.
Really?
Yeah, they just beat him on 1 score.
Straight right, you look at
But
the
how's
right
fair?
straight
One
at
of the worst teams in that district end up playing them to the wire. Then how next time Riverdale runs a weak team?
Riverdale runs a weak team. There you go.
I didn't think it'd be this bad.
We didn't either. I mean, we thought we'd win, but we didn't think we'd win like this.
They're playing really well. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you guys picked a bad time to get well.
They play a tough schedule. You know, they play Maryville, who's 6A state champ, and they play Greenville, who's 4A state champ. So they finally got kids healthy and hitting their stride. So.
Well, I wish you guys luck. Yeah, really I do. Unless they have to go to some sort of crazy collapse.
But we'll have
Next week's going to be a
yeah, next week we play CAK.
CAK won?
They beat us in the regular season.
Yeah, I saw that on
That's the
TV.
first time in 13 tries they beat us, so we'll see if we can get a little revenge next week. They're the Warriors, too.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something right now.
Welcome back here. We are at Bledsoe County High School this evening as Alcoa is in the second round of the TSSAA playoffs. Playing Bledsoe County, coming into the game tonight at 10-1, seeded number 1. Alcoa coming into the game at 7-4, seeded number 4. The score here at halftime is Alcoa 42 and Bledsoe County nothing. Robbie Lott's with me, our staff man and the man who knows it all about high school football, and he's added up all the numbers. And Robbie, I would say there's probably a lot of numbers to add up on the Alcoa side of that ledger.
Yeah, I'm still adding it up as we speak. About to have it tallied up.
He's still doing it, so we'll give him just another minute or so and let you know the Alcoa band now performing. And what this sets up, of course, this game's not over yet, but 42-0 at half is a pretty big mountain to climb for Bledsoe County. But what this sets up for next week is one of those games you would hope it would set up. As we know, CAK defeated Alcoa earlier on in the season, and now it sets up a rematch with CAK at CAK if they come away victorious, which I think, have they already won, or is that game over?
It's got to be getting close.
Yeah, it's got to be close. We're on a different time zone here in Bledsoe County, so that's why we have a late football game this evening. But this sets up a rematch between another Warrior squad, the CAK Warriors, and then a possible rematch also, if Alcoa can get past that, with a team that stuck a thorn in their side early on, was Austin East.
Absolutely. Yeah, Alcoa has come out tonight looking like the Alcoa of old. You know, don't look like the 7-4 team that everybody expects them to be. But as we do know, they have played probably the toughest schedule in AAA football. 4A state champion. So, this is what we like to see. This is why they've won 7 consecutive state championships and looking to get on a track to make it 8 straight.
Well, you know, earlier in the season when, there was a lot of doubters and naysayers out there after, especially after that Greenville game, we interviewed Coach Rankin, asked him what he thinks about the season, what the attitude of the kids were, what he thought about the loss, and he just said and continued to say this throughout the season, our goal is to win another state championship. Our goal is not to go undefeated. Our goal is not to beat Maryville every year. Our goal is not to go to Greenville and beat them. Our goal ultimately is to win a state championship. And so that goal is still in reach and in reach of something that Alcoa could do if they get rolling in these playoffs as they are tonight.
Yeah, next week will be a strong task in hand with CAK and that high-powered offensive Charlie High runs. Did hold the CAK to 100 yards passing last time we did play. Fumbled on the 6 and got stuck on the 5-yard line. So a couple of plays could have been different in that game. Nonetheless, it's going to be a battle over there on Warrior Drive over there in West Knoxville.
Absolutely. Well, what kind of stats do we have for the first half of action here tonight?
All right. First downs, Alcoa with 9. Bledsoe County with 6. Rushing the ball, Alcoa 14 carries, 218 yards, 5 touchdowns. Bledsoe County 23 carries for 8 yards. Passing the ball, Alcoa 4 out of 4 for 86. Bledsoe 6 out of 15 for 52. Total yards, Alcoa 304, Bledsoe 60. Penalties, Alcoa 1 penalty 7 yards, Bledsoe 1 penalty 5 yards. Some individual stats now. Leading the way on the ground tonight was Hambrick. He started it tonight with a 54-yard carry. He has 4 for 83 and a touchdown. Love 1 carry 50 yards and a touchdown. Wall, 2 carries, 31 yards and a touchdown. Tyson, 1 carry, 20 yards and a touchdown. Oggs, 2 carries, 20 yards and a touchdown. Leading for Bledsoe was Smith, 10 carries, 36 yards. And Boynton, 6 carries, 7 yards. Leading receiver tonight for the Tornadoes, Lewis, 1 catch, 38 yards. Hambrick, 1 catch, 19. And Dean, 1 catch for 12. Smith also leads them in receiving. He has 3 catches for 32 yards. Go over some scoring plays. Alcoa open it up. Quick. 3 Oggs on a 12-yard quarterback keeper to take a 7-0 lead. 4:14 left in the first quarter. Love breaks 150 yards to go up 13-0. Point no good. And with 2 minutes to go, Hambrick breaks a 60-yard punt return, which opened the floodgates at that point in the first quarter, 20-0. Then, at 9-minute mark in the second quarter, Wall 1-yard touchdown run. Then 3 minutes later, Hambrick 4-yard touchdown run. And Hambrick also with a 2-point conversion to make it 35-0. And there were 4 minutes to go to Harry Tyson after the interception by Turbyville. He gets his first touch of the game and goes 20 yards, does the freshman. So your halftime score, 42-0.
There you have it, folks. That's Robbie Locks with the stats here on the Denver Hunt Company halftime show. And as Robbie said, Alcoa and they're just firing on all cylinders. And what I like to see this evening that I've seen the last few years is when Alcoa has a punt return, they, in the past few years, have set up a wall better than any team I've ever seen. And tonight they've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, most of the punts have been out of bounds. The one that he didn't get out of bounds landed in Hambrick's lap, and he faked the reverse to Dean and took it around the right edge, cut back at about the 25, 30-yard line, and it was smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, it really was. And Hambrick's just having a great game this evening, and his teammates as well. But he just seems to be really on it tonight, and the speed is back. I mean, I think, as we said earlier, he's healed up from some of those injuries, some of those nagging kind of things. And I think they're hitting their stride this evening. So again, tonight's score is 42-0. We're going to take another break here. All right, the Denver halftime show, and when we return, we're going to look at locks. And you can write these down.
4-1 last week, like I predicted.
Don't miss locks when we come back. We'll be back right after these messages.
We got some halftime stats, and this is unbelievable. First down, Alcoa gets 9, Bledsoe winning at 6.
I may sit down.
Bledsoe rushing for 23 attempts, 8 while Alcoa has 14 attempts for
At least my ears are warm again.
Alcoa has passed 4 from 4 for 86 yards. 6 of 19 for 52, with total 60 yards for Bledsoe County.
Well,
And 3 or 4 yards for Alcoa.
Bledsoe County, just like I said earlier, in our hands and got played right now. And Alcoa, the caliber team they have, we didn't expect it to be a cakewalk tonight. I expect it to be a little closer than this. I don't know if the jitters were one, but Alcoa came out to get big. They had to get up big and get up early, and they did the staff. And Bledsoe County was trying to all the seals before, against the ball down second half, wondering how bad can this get. Well, you know, there's always next year. Bledsoe County still has some good talent. They're losing a lot of seniors. They've been through so much this year already, and they're still going to have to play. And crazy things happen to us delay, so it could be an interesting game.
Of course, yesterday somehow managed to find a comeback way.
Yeah, the SS back one.
We'll be playing on the fourth line.
Somebody from Knoxville got his lights on and want him down next
Okay, you
to
have to go upstairs to the press.
Arthur, this was the press box.
This is the press box. This is the PA. Okay. Anyway, well, we had some reporting for PA announcers when we had the headlights on. But anyway, Alcoa, well, they dominated. And this is the
We are back at Bledsoe County High School where it has been an F5 tornado. There's tornadic damage laying all over the field from the first half of action, Robbie, as it is 42 to nothing. Talked to Dr. Bell at halftime, and he said, you know, they are finally
have to go. Bledsoe County and Alcoa is really the pressure does kick in.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Indeed it is. Well, to digress somewhat, as Joe said, we were going to be back with lots of that high blocks. Let's go to those right now, Robbie. 4-1 last week. You hit the LSU game, a game that I thought Alabama would cover. They probably should have, but ifs and buts were candy and nuts. We'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's the beauty of college football. You just never know. And it's hard to predict these, but we are 27-21 this year with 2 ties. So we'll look to add to that tonight.
And indeed, we'll see. We'll start off here. You've got Nebraska -3 at Penn State. And you know, what do you say about this game other than it's just a cluster?
Yeah, you don't know what team's going to show up there for Penn State.
I got a feeling it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, me neither. And for that reason alone, I will take Nebraska -3 on the road.
And Seth Jensen in the studio says Nebraska covers as well. Next up, you've got UNLV -7 at New Mexico. What do you take?
Yeah, this is the interesting line. UNLV played Boise last week. Didn't have a terrible showing. I believe lost by 27, and I just don't think New Mexico is very good at all. So I like UNLV -7 on the road.
And so does Seth in the studio. Next, you've got Minnesota and Florida State. Oh, I'm sorry, I knew that. Miami at Florida State. Miami's catching 10, and you've got Miami circled after their big victory last week over Puke. They are catching 10 against the Seminoles, and you look.
Welcome back here to begin the third period, second half here from Pikeville, Tennessee. Bledsoe County High School as Alcoa leads 42-0 after probably the most impressive half of football that they have exerted so far in this 2011 football season, Brian.
Yeah, I think that it's the reality set in that it's play or go home.
Yep.
And they've really showed that they're ready to go to the next level and keep the streak alive.
They got a little pre-game pep talk tonight from the former number 2 to Aaron Tyson with the pregame talk up to the team tonight, saying, you know, we built this, gave you the keys to a Porsche, you need to take care of it.
Yeah.
And you know, hanging on to the football. And they're doing a lot of good things tonight.
Yeah.
On both sides of the football. I mean, V. Hamburg's running with some authority tonight. None of the backs are going down on first contact. Only one hiccup there in the first half, and that was Chapman putting the ball on the carpet. Other than that, they had the one penalty on the interception return.
Yeah, holding, which didn't net any yardage. So even the interception didn't result in any points. So a good first half of play from Alcoa.
But I mean, like I said, you know, it's been pillar to post since we rolled into Bledsoe County. It's been all Alcoa all day long. So Alcoa will have the football here to begin the second half, and we'll see who'll be on to kick it away, as it appears to be imminent, the end of a very, very emotional season for the Warriors here at Bledsoe County.
Looks like we got Oggs and Warfield and Vanderbilt Hamburg deep.
Coach Rankin said our goal is to state championship. Our goal is not
look forward to
being undefeated or to beat Maryland and go to another state championship.
So the Warriors kick it off, a little high kick, and it's on the ground, and Bledsoe covers it up, and they've got it.
Yeah, Bledsoe, that was a really well played onside kick.
Nick Miles looked a little lost there, 54 for Alcoa, as he didn't know whether to catch it or run away from it or jump on it like a grenade. Nonetheless, Bledsoe gets the football, and they're in business in Alcoa territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Ball at the 44-yard line.
So Bledsoe takes the ball on their own.
Holloway with the give to Smith. Smith still running hard. He's going to get about 4. And he'll be whistled down after the gain of 4.
Yeah, takes it down to about the Alcoa 42-yard line, or Bledsoe 42-yard line.
Exactly right.
Leaves them in a 2nd and 8. Alcoa's defense scrambling around, changing their look.
The give to the second back through with the football is Boynton, and Boynton breaking off a couple of tackles, and he will pick up positive yardage once again. But it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 6, Brian, with 10:42 to play here in the 3rd period.
Yeah, he rumbles down to about the 39-yard line, brings up a 3rd down, something Bledsoe County has seen a lot in the first half. Hopefully Alcoa can keep the intensity going on defense and force them into a 4th down situation. Possible that Bledsoe County is going to be in 4th down territory the way the
draw. Yep, and the give goes to Smith, and it's not going to be much, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all.
Yeah, it's going to leave them in at least a 4th and 3 situation with 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. My guess is Bledsoe County's going to go for it.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center.
It's going to be 4th down and a long 3 for.
Trying to draw Alcoa off. And now they're going to go ahead and call a play, and will they run it? Yes, they will. The give goes, and he's going to have the 1st down.
Second effort was enough to get the 1st down for Bledsoe County.
Boynton on the carry. Good hard running against Alcoa. Alcoa still with the 1st unit defense in there on this 1st drive of the 3rd period.
They were able to drive it down to the 33-yard line. 9 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Bledsoe first and 10.
Everyone who is still listening here on Tennessee Sports Radio.
Give to Smith. Smith hits the hole.
Oh, that's a good second effort on his part. Picks up almost 7 yards on that carry.
And runs inside now the 30.
I'll tell you what, this little guy is not giving up.
No, he is. He comes up slow. You think he's done, and then he goes out there and does it again.
2nd
down and 5, a gain of 5.
2nd and 5. Bledsoe County on their own 27-yard line.
Holloway gives to Smith. Smith spins right into Crenshaw, and Crenshaw plants him this time. And Turbyfield.
Yeah, Turbyfield was the one that stood him up, and Crenshaw finished him off. 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Alcoa up 42-0. Third quarter. Bledsoe on their own 27. 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 for the Warriors. They worked on the spread with Smith and Boynton on each hip. There was movement early.
Looking to throw a ball away, and there's Caleb Birchfield all over that. And it's going to bring up another 4th down play.
It's a little quick screen pass that doesn't look like it went for maybe actually even lost yardage on that play.
Yeah, it looked like a loss of at least 2. So it brings up 4th down in a very long 6, close to 7 yards. 7:20 to play, period number 3.
So Bledsoe goes again for a 4th down conversion.
And a short 6 to go.
Little one-step drop. The ball goes to the receiver, Collins, and Collins.
It's enough for the first down.
Got enough. He needed about 7, and he got 8.5 or 9. So
yeah, it's unfortunate. Alcoa is allowed them to convert 2 long 4th down plays.
Well, they're trying to keep it in front of. They don't want to give up the deep ball. Is what I'm reading into that. So
yeah.
Warfield gave him the inside release as he was in man-to-man coverage.
Bledsoe County comes back to the line with 6 minutes 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Hand off to Smith. Smith spinning, and they're hanging on to him as Mustafa Anthony.
Drops in for no loss.
Yep, Anthony in on the stop along with Devon Revels, who's now in. In the madhouse that is the Bledsoe County press box. This is John Mordock with Brian Thomas. Keeping your thoughts straight.
It's kind of hard to keep your thoughts straight being in the middle of the Ryan's buffet line.
Little play fake. Holloway throwing deep, and that's going to be intercepted. That's Kenny Dean. That's Kenny Dean with the football. That's Kenny Dean running with the football, and he's going to be down at the 38-yard line before he's out of bounds. Threw it up to grabs, and Kenny Dean from his safety position just rotated over right into the errant pass. And Alcoa now with the football and a 42-point lead. 5:20 to play here in period number 3. Alcoa leads 42-0, and with the running clock, that's why we're already down to 5 minutes to play. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Acre Commutator of Tennessee on Universal Street in Alcoa, and Lisa Thomas Salon on Sanderson Street.
Yeah, it's 513 Sanderson Street. You know, just a hop, skip, and jump from Midland Shopping Center. Easy to find, easy parking.
And on the sweep, this is DJ Oggs. Oggs, good open field tackle there.
Yeah, it was a gain of about 1 yard.
And that was Smith all the way over making the stop. He's played a pretty good game tonight, Brian.
Absolutely. He's a warrior, just like his team.
What may be a first, I'm not sure. Second down basketball, but
gives Alcoa a 2nd and 8 from their own 40-yard line. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Alcoa going to a 2-wing set now as Oggs is under center. The give goes to Chapman, and Chapman, the big man, keeping his legs going, and he's across the 45 to the 46-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, he rumbles for about 3 to 4 yards. Hard running.
And Alcoa, if the score holds up now, will be playing in West Knoxville again next Friday night as CAK has topped Polk County. So it'll be Alcoa going to Dutchtown once again to take on the Warriors with the semifinal berth on the line.
Oggs under center, long.
Oggs with the give. This is Jaquez Tyson. He's not going to break this one.
No, there was no gain on that. Attempt puts us in a 4th and 3, maybe a 4th and 4 situation on our own 44. More than likely to see.
Yeah, they're going jumbo, going to the heavy package. With the exception of Hambrick. There we go. There's the punt team.
Out scrambles Wall.
I'm not watching Bledsoe. I'm listening to the It is 42-0.
Smith back from
This evening.
Bledsoe County.
Yep, Smith with the fair catch made at the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Warriors moving the ball after recovering the onside kick on their first possession of the second half before turning the football over in the red zone.
Yep.
As Alcoa is pretty much letting the air out of the football now.
Yeah. I'd like to see him keep that intensity, though.
On defense especially. Different jerseys into the game now. I see Devon Revels in there. Colton Woody has seen action already. Malik Love in there at safety. Jaquez Tyson coming in at a linebacker. The give goes to Smith, and he loses his footing in the backfield. And
if that field is sloppy, it's softest in the middle.
Yeah.
Good job there.
Well under their Sternberg, 250 yards average.
Defense for Alcoa.
So a loss of 2 yards brings up a 2nd and 12.
As we're down to a minute and a half left to go in the third period, Alcoa leads 42-0.
Near the end of the third, it's all tornadoes.
Holloway, he's looking to throw back over the middle, and is caught, but it's going to be about a gain of 7, close to 8 yards as Gilbert makes the grab before he is knocked to the turf.
It was a nice catch, but he paid for it.
Yeah.
Brings up a 3rd and 3, 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. Got a lot of young players out there on defense now.
Yep, Holloway looking to throw an easy pitch and catch to Collins. Collins has the first down, and then he's driven backwards at that point.
It's going to be a close spot.
Yeah, he's got it. They're at home. He's got that first down.
Yeah. And that's the indication, first down for Bledsoe County. As the clock runs down, the third quarter.
15 seconds more, you know where to stop.
Looks like this may be the last play.
Just staying in there 8 seconds ago. They're going to get one last play.
This will be the last play of the third quarter.
Holloway taking the snap, a pump and go. He's looking for Collins. Collins makes the grab and goes out of bounds. No, incomplete.
They're going to say he was out of bounds when he made that catch.
So at the end of 3, your score, Alcoa 42 and Bledsoe 0.
Fingers in honor of Katie Glory.
Did this quarter start with 12 minutes or 8 minutes? Did you? 12. But with the score, the clock running the entire third quarter made for a real quick quarter.
Bledsoe will have the football as we go back.
We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this important message.
So at the end of 3, your score, Alcoa 42-0. Next week we will be at Dutchtown, and we need to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Akert Commutator of Tennessee, Mike Akert, Alcoa graduate alumni, as a local business operator and hires local people, and we're thankful to him for his support of Alcoa High School athletics, as well as Lisa Thomas Salon, who also creates jobs for Alcoa people and cuts hair for Alcoa people.
Yes, and a big Alcoa sports fan.
As a pass over the middle intended for Caleb Smith is incomplete. And every now and again you'll see Jack over at Lisa Thomas Salon.
Bledsoe County really has done well this season. Bradley, there's no doubt about 10-1
And you can tell everybody about Jack.
Jack
hangs out at the salon.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Every once in a while.
And who is Jack?
Jack is the family dog. All 9.5 pounds of him.
Nope, he dropped it. As Malik Love put a helmet in a bread basket. And that's going to force Bledsoe to kick it away on 4th and 10. But Lisa Thomas Salon, you could check her out on Facebook. On Facebook, you can like it. This is Lisa Thomas Salons. And again, the address 333 Sanderson in Alcoa. Number 9820527. And Acre Commutator of Tennessee, the manufacturers of commutators and slip rings.
Warriors as it goes inside the 30 and down at the 27-yard line. And that's where Alcoa will take over first.
And they're located on Universal Avenue. The kick away, and it's going to be down inside the 30 at about the 27-yard line, which is going to be 1st and 10 for Alcoa with the 42-0 lead as we're now into the 4th period.
Clock down to 10 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
And Alcoa is emptying out the bench. I see Quan Wilson in there. Quan will be split here to the bottom of the screen. Jaquez Tyson at fullback, Malik Love at the tailback.
Look like we have Wall under center.
Yep, Wall under center. Wall gives to Malik Love, and Love making some people miss, and there he goes. They're not going to get him.
No, he's
if he's even, he's leaving. As Malik Love is busted off a 74-yard touchdown run.
And just like that, the Tornadoes touches down again. Now your score 48, Bledsoe County 0, 9 minutes 42 seconds to go.
He's gone. Another touchdown for the Tornadoes.
74 yards.
Indeed, I got correction. That score was 30.
Lock to hold, Burnett to kick.
48 to nothing on Twitter. Blake Burnett on for his 7th attempt of the night. He's hit 5.
And the kick is... that was a busted extra point on a bad snap. Corey Bach tries to make a pass into the end zone, intercepted. So with that, your score is 48, Bledsoe County 0, 9 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
Alcoa just takes one play, a 74-yard touchdown run to go up 48 to nothing. It's basically Alcoa will go.
So as I was saying, we will be over off Dutchtown at CAK next Friday night. Game time 7 p.m.
7 p.m. for all of our playoff games.
Yep, and there will be no more home games this year, I don't think. It'd be tough.
Well, the only thing is if we possibly got past CAK and met up with Austin East, with Austin East being a 5 seed, us being a 4 seed, we would be home.
Okay. Well, Austin East has been holding up their end of the bargain. They were up on Elizabethton.
Alcoa and Blake Burnett is keep personal care choices kickoff. This evening, it'll be his.
Yeah, 19-7 is the final Austin East over Elizabethton as Burnett just fires one out of bounds. So Alcoa getting a little sloppy here in special teams here late.
We've had so many highlights, so many cows.
Yeah, looks like if Bledsoe elects to take the penalty, they'll start out on their own 35-yard line.
I'm sure winning their district going on. Go to the second round of the playoffs.
Yep, the ball's down. 35-yard line, 9 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
The referee signaling for the clock operator to start it. Now he finally does.
Bledsoe County in shotgun.
Bledsoe County looking to throw ball complete to Smith, and they're throwing to get some young kids in there.
Well, Smith is the do-it-all for Bledsoe County, and he went up, paid the price.
Yeah, he took several pretty tough shots there.
But that moves the ball up to midfield, where Bledsoe County will have it 1st and 10. 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter as they come to the line.
Breath or whatever, but
Bledsoe County shotgun. He's back to throw.
The ball is complete. With the football is Gilbert, and Gilbert's down to the 20-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's a great pass and catch. I mean, just right down the seam. Got a lot of clean jerseys out there for Alcoa, but we don't need to let them have a late score.
Well, not late, but here about the middle of the fourth.
Shotgun formation. Holloway throwing short pass. It is incomplete.
As this pass is incomplete.
Looks, tries a screen. Tries a little screen pass.
Yeah, Jordan Williams comes off the corner and hurries him up a little bit, and pass is incomplete. We'll leave him in a 2nd and 10. They have the ball on the 18-yard line. 7:46 to go in the 4th quarter as Bledsoe County threatens to score.
28-17. And so
Holloway looking, ball away. He's looking for the other Smith, and there in coverage for Alcoa. Stride for stride was Brendan McMurray. McMurray saw some action in the Kingston game earlier this year, and now he's in there trying to preserve the shutout.
Number 21. Trying to go to the corner of the end.
So bring up a 3rd and 10 from their own 18-yard line.
Yep.
Third down and 10 from the Alcoa 18-yard line for the Warriors. They trail, however.
Alcoa looking to get lined up here, and now Holloway over the middle. Incomplete.
Good play.
And right there in coverage, crowd wanting interference. Jacob Richardson there to break it up. No flag on the play. 3rd and 10.
That'd bring up a 4th and 10.
4th and 10. That's what it says.
Close enough.
6:30 to play.
It's a 5th and 10 from the 51.
Right.
Interference, and it was close for sure.
The best chance to get something on the board.
Holloway taking the snap, looking, and here comes the blitz, and underneath the ball is incomplete as it goes through the hands of Boynton, and they will turn it over on downs.
It'll be Alcoa's ball on the 18-yard line. 5 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the game.
That's exactly what the offense is trying to do.
A lot of new players coming in on the offensive side of the ball for Alcoa.
4 first downs, and you start up a lot of time.
And so goes the game. Everything has had a rough time all game long, and just Alcoa's just been too much.
Alcoa will have the ball.
Got Tyson back out there.
Formation.
Quan Wilson.
Game now is Tyson fullback and number 38.
The give goes to Jaquez Tyson. Look at that move.
That
was nice.
That's pretty good.
As Tyson's hit, spins on one leg, goes ahead forward for about 5.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 5 yards, puts them in a 2nd and 5. Takes them up to about the 24-yard line.
5-yard gain will be. She says,
As Dobbins Bennett once again falters in the playoffs. Sevier County knocking them off.
2nd down and 5. Forfeit under center is Wall.
Wall with the give to Tyson, or no?
We've got a flag on the play.
Yep.
Possibly.
We're all in this cave here. We can't hear any of the whistles or anything outside.
Yeah, legal procedure on Alcoa. Backs them up 5 yards. Puts them in a 2nd and 10 situation. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the game.
So it's going to be Sevier County at Maryville next week.
Smoky Bears.
Smoky Bears.
Yeah, Sevier County Smoky Bears has played really good football.
Oak Ridge still alive.
Oh, had offside on Bledsoe County.
So that'll give us the 5 yards back.
So the younger players get the advantage. 48-0, Alcoa will be winning
And it does. Moves the ball back to about the 24-yard line. Brings it back up a 2nd and 5 situation.
One more first down and they'll salt it away.
Clock down to 3 minutes 30 seconds to go.
Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. We will be at Cedar Bluff.
Wall will give it to Tyson again. Tyson has the first down. He bowls out across the, I can't see the yard marker there. It's about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he picked up the first down and then more.
So they will spot it on the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 from that point.
3 minutes to go in the game.
As Alex Soule is in at the tailback position. This is he with the football. Soule spinning out of a couple of tackles, keeping his feet into the secondary of Soule, and out to midfield, Alex Soule.
Wow, that was an impressive run.
Yeah, it really was. As Soule, the junior,
maybe earning him some playing time.
Yep.
Clock down to 2 minutes 18 seconds to go in the game.
Yep. Here's the give to Soule again. Soule is going to be across the 45 to the 44-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down as we hit the 2-minute mark here in quarter number 4. Alcoa leading 48-0 in round 2 of the playoffs.
Yeah. Just watching Bledsoe County's Brandon Smith. He's left everything he has on that field.
Yep, he really has. And if you get a chance to go back, look at Friday's edition online at the Chattanooga Times Free Press, timesfreepress.com. And there's a couple of good little stories in there as Sean Love taking the football and going off the left side. He's got positive yardage. He's got the first down.
As the clock ticks down to 1 minute 15 seconds to go in the 4th quarter, Alcoa up 48-0.
But I'll tell you what, I give you a lot of props to this bunch down here at the Chattanooga Times Free Press. They do a lot of coverage on high school football, and it is very, very good.
Yes, it is.
Stephen Hargis and Ward Gossett, those guys do what they do, and they do it very, very well. I mean, they're right up there with Tom Krieger from Murfreesboro, as Wall is going to take a knee here on 1st down, and Alcoa is going to sew this one up.
As the clock winds down.
About 40 seconds to play here. Once again, get one last opportunity to thank our sponsors of tonight's telecast. That would be Aker Commutator of Tennessee. Mike Aker, an Alcoa graduate, putting Alcoa people to work. Also, Lisa Thomas Salon on Sanderson Street in Alcoa. What was that, 335 Sanderson in Alcoa? 982-0527 is the telephone number there. Go see her for all of your...
Yeah, you tell her you heard her husband on the Alcoa TV. We can get you an extra 10% off.
Yep. And that means a lot in this day and age because everybody's pinching pennies. And also Mr. Lane Gerhardt pitching in on the telecast as well. The clock hits zeros as Alcoa advances, winning here 48-0. A very solid effort by Alcoa. This is probably the most dominant that they've looked all season. And we will see just how much they've turned a corner next week as we go to West Knoxville and take on CAK over on Dutchtown Road. CAK very uncharacteristic when we played them the first time. They come out and they ran the football and they ran it well.
Yeah, it was a real surprise to see.
Yep. Rathbone having a big game for CAK. Last time we played them, it was without Josh Davis. Davis will be back for this game. He did play tonight.
Yeah, it's Josh Smith.
Josh Smith, right. And they had a few people nicked up, but we had some people nicked up too. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen because a lot of people, you know, we sit around talking, and we pretty much all come to the consensus whoever won the first game is going to lose the second one.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, let's definitely hope so. As Alcoa trying to keep a drive for 8 straight championships alive as they take on the Warriors in West Knoxville next Friday night.
I'm going to go on the line right here and say the winner of that CAK Alcoa game goes on and wins the state championship.
That would be a pretty decent call. I mean, but it's going to be a battle, and keep an eye on the weather, folks. Right now, it's looking like it's going to be a muddy, rainy field next Friday night in West Knoxville. We'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
This is John Morgan for Brian Thomas, signing off tonight from Pikeville, Tennessee. Bledsoe County High School as Alcoa advances to round 3 in the TSSAA football playoffs with a win here, 48-0, your final. Thank you for watching and have a good afternoon.